It's not every day that Ferrari releases a new car, and this one is something special. Meet the 488 GTB. It's a successor to Ferrari's most successful car ever, the 458 Italia. Now, while the car looks a little bit similar to its predecessor, the big difference is here under the bonnet. The car has a new twin turbocharged V8 engine that makes 492 kilowatts and 760 Newton meters, driven to the rear wheels through a 7-speed paddle shift automatic transmission that really helps you get the most out of the car. Let's have a look at some of the cool features that really separate this from its predecessor. Now, one of the big ones is its aerodynamics. If we just shut the engine case here, the air that flows over the roof comes down over this Ferrari badge and actually blows out here above the number plate. Now, that is a really cool feature in that it allows the car to produce much more downforce than its predecessor while also producing less drag. Now, if you have a look under here as well, the exhaust pipes have been raised up so that we can have a bigger diffuser than before, and the diffuser is actually an active piece as well. It can raise and lower itself to basically change the way the car handles, giving it more grip at high speed. Now, on the side here, we've got these massive new air intakes, which are very different to the previous car. Now, the 458 Italia took its air in just here into the corner of the window, but the big turbos on this thing need a lot more air than that, so it gulps air through this huge intake by the side of the car that also feeds its twin intercoolers. Now, the car's quite different at the front as well. The old deformable rubber blades that were on the 458 Italia have gone in favour of a fixed aerodynamic setup that is, again, very different to its predecessor. Just like a racing car, we've got a gap here that basically allows air to flow through here and over the bonnet, allowing the car to slip through the air more easily than before. As with its predecessor, carbon ceramic brakes are fitted as standard, along with an upgraded stability control system that gives drivers much more involvement and more control of the car while they're driving at high speed on track.
We don't launch a car every week, so for us it's a pretty important moment. The launch of the 488 GTB marks the 40th anniversary since the very first rear mid-engine Ferrari, being the 308 GTB. Of course, we're now talking about the 488 GTB, and this is a very important car for us. Incredible car in that it's all new, 85% new.
The new model builds on the latest generation of Ferrari cabins introduced by the 458. It follows the jet fighter principle of keeping controls on or within easy reach of the steering wheel, also giving drivers plenty of information through a digital glass cockpit. The interior offers immense potential for customization, with leather, carbon fibre and suede available in a variety of colours and combinations to suit individual customers. While Ferrari's options have plenty of potential for customization, owners need to be quite careful with their shopping list, as this Silverstone Grey example you see here has more than 80 grand in additional options. Another one of the differences here is that Ferrari has put a little bit less in the way of equipment into the new model, allowing it to be quite a bit cheaper. Now, the average Ferrari customer spends around 65 grand optioning up their cars, and this model here certainly has some pretty cool features. But the biggest change with this model is its price. Available for less than $480,000, the 488 is significantly cheaper than the 458 Italia, which was well more than $500,000 plus options. But the catch is that if you want to buy one, you'll be waiting a long time to drive it. Some customers who've ordered theirs a long time ago will receive their cars in time for Christmas. But for others, you could be looking at 2 years or more before you get behind the wheel of this new Ferrari.